Are you a dog person? How about cats? Because these are two very different creatures, and I got a little bit to talk about here today. I'm Jim with Fantasy for the Ages, and on this channel, we talk about fantasy, science fiction, and other nerdy things we enjoy. And I'm on the nerdy things here today. This is just a little bit of humor for you, and if you like what you see, well, you can find this kind of humor all over my episodes. My goodness, dogs and cats. Okay, I was driving with my wife yesterday down the road, and a driver actually did what I needed him to do and got out of my way. And I said, "Oh, good boy." My wife turns to me and says, "You can't say that." I'm like, "What do you mean? He did a good thing." "No, you can't say that. That's what you say for dogs." I said, "Really? Dogs are the only ones that have any masculinity? I can say good boy to a person who gets out of my way. But I'll give you one thing, I can't say good boy to a cat because we know all cats are females. Okay, that's not true, but then we dwelled a little deeper and you really can't say good boy to a cat because cats do not have morality. Literally, they're never good, they're never bad. They just cat. Who hasn't seen a cat sitting on the counter ready to knock that glass off the edge? And you see it happening just before it's gonna get knocked off, and you say, "No, stop." And the cat stops, looks at you, and then knocks it off the counter. This is not the cat being evil. The cat is not being bad. The cat has shown you respect by at least looking at you, acknowledging you said something, paused, and then did what it wanted to do. But it was just doing cat. That's what cats do. Cats and dogs get along sometimes. And when that happens, the dog is like, "Oh, I have a new friend. It's so wonderful to play with cat." And the cat is like, "Ah, something warm I can lay on. Works for me at the moment." It feels nothing for the dog. It's not being mean to the dog when it claws it later. And it's not being nice to the dog when it tolerates its attention. It's just doing cat. If you are a cat person, you understand that and you come to live with that. That's why you can pet them and they purr and you're like, "Oh, my cat loves me." And then the next moment it tries to bite your hand in two. It's nothing personal. It's just doing cat. And there you go. My odd thoughts for today. If you can live with cat, that means you're ready to be flexible. And if you can't, stick with the dog. It will just love you unconditionally. Most of the time. Not chihuahuas. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.